Today, on another very special episode of This American Dice, we bring you games from CondoCon in Davenport, Florida. Today's game is It's Canon, a game by Andrew Butler, and today is the exciting finale. Our cast is Andrew as our game master, Bret as Sergeant Clint Owens, David as Merlin, Stephen Merlin Merdowski, that is, DJ as Barry Skidmarks Calhoun, Troy as Jay Klouser, and Chad as Derek Wilkins. Of course, Austin plays Vito Meatball Pantilioni. Join these scamps on an adventure to be fed up with war and fed into a whole lot of gold they can steal from the Nazis. Come on in for It's Canon, Part 2.
You guys discuss who's doing what in the tank, how you're doing, how you mobilize the tank, where you're going now, because you can't go where you set your bomb, right?
Right. We just drive around where the bomb is.
Just where the bomb is?
No.
Or around it?
We go to the
right
bank.
into the bomb, full speed.
Yeah.
Let's end this.
Yeah.
He's suicidal now.
Stick
He's
my head in the-
kamikaze.
We
bridge.
already got the best booger we can ever find.
It's where
You guys
are
deserve
in the
for the ultimate
daytime.
booger has ended.
You guys are. You said you saw us earlier.
No, we heard what
the
was going on. We heard the gunshots.
And you would have heard two gunshots.
But we were in the dark, and you're in the daytime.
No. They were waiting for dark time to get back to us.
I think you were. So I
Earlier,
think
DJ,
That
Andy
Andrew
said, "Is it night or day? It's half and half."
that is true. You did say it's half and half.
My answer was yes. But,
It's half and half.
That's a
So sure, yeah.
There was that one part. No.
The answer to the question is yes and no, DJ.
I got this.
There's so many good what that episode would start with quotes from this fucking.
We've already
we established that early on with one of the episodes.
my God.
So obviously this is the episode when
You have to put
Mr.
an
Burns
SFW
builds
on
the
this one.
block out the thing
Yes.
block out the sun.
Yes.
All right.
So
Yeah.
you guys are the town is just outside.
Right.
And we're in the Texture Park
shade.
just inside where
Yes.
this is.
And
Yes.
he thinks he did it all.
Yes.
I think that's got to be
Calling
one
on
of
all the
best quotes
demons.
this time.
They did the demonic code.
Is it night or day? It's half and half.
And who said that?
You did. Andy goes, "Is it night or day?" asking if we were going in, and you said it's half and half. That's when I said it's an eclipse.
Oh my God. All right. That hurt my brain. So
So I don't know right now if it's night or day.
I think
you guys
I
saw
assume
the
it's half and
explosion.
half.
It's half and half.
What
did
is
you want
your
to be?
reaction?
But
What
it's
is
actually
your
different.
reaction?
We heard
When I
I don't think we saw the explosion. I think we
And the other
heard
eye
all of
from
it,
Rocky.
and that's when we kind of popped
You-
out
it's
of
just kinda
ready to
barely
go.
And he's squinting with that one.
And that's
Now we're in a problem
yeah.
because we don't know where you are.
Well, we're
you just heard
essentially
two
at
shots.
wherever the gold is.
Yeah, we're
I mean,
the
I'm
gold.
assuming
we're out.
Yeah,
we're
like
going
gold.
into the
Why
building.
would we drive our tank up there if there's no gold?
You guys want something from
We don't know there's not. I mean, there is
They're
gold.
taking their beer or something.
What's that?
We know. Okay, so
Who
Anybody
knows?
else want another drink?
I'm
Well,
okay.
us three.
I'm good.
No, but here's the. Okay, so we can either wait for them to come back to us for the rendezvous, right?
Like if we
Did
could
you get your
retcon
quote, Andy?
a flare or
Best quote
something.
so far, I think. Andy to DJ. Is it night or day? DJ to Andy. It's half and half.
You were so damn sure of that. Like, don't you get
half
it?
and half.
Half and half.
You dummy.
The Arnold Palmer of daytime savings.
That's all I drink.
Oh, Jesus. So,
All right, can we retcon a flare gun on their team?
there was only one flare gun.
Well, but also there's been a point of contention among us. I'm going to call it B team over here. Although you know what?
Dad, don't say
better.
yourself
You know what?
short.
We're at the gold. We're A team, motherfuckers. So A
We're the
team
G
over
team,
here.
the gold team.
Team
gold
Italian Stallion.
Yeah. Yeah. So Philly Freedom Force over here is we heard the gunfire from when they were fighting with
Yes,
those two German
and the
soldiers.
bazooka explosion.
Right. So we heard that for sure.
Right.
We heard that and then moved to this location.
Because this was night on this half. This half was nighttime.
I think
No.
How did their
because
half here
when we got
in
back,
another dimension?
When we got back to their
a lot of our
team,
stuff was just us hiding and waiting.
I wish people would listen to the DM when they speak.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
The D. I swear to God, Brett. I assume because you guys got there daytime, the idea was to wait till night to extract or whatever you were doing.
Okay, yeah. So we were Trojan
So you
horses.
were, you straight Trojan horses. So when nighttime came is when you started doing your rustling, come out of your cocoon, spread your wings. That's when you heard shit go down, and your first response was like, "I got to get these two garbanzo beans on the other side here, or outside, whatever it is." And that's when you guys we got a good thing here. Let's go with it. Who knows? Ooh. I don't know what their original plan, because I would have thought they would have been the ones with the fucking bombs sticking to things because they're going into town. But you guys sent them into town for God knows what. And they're like, now we're just gonna walk down there and plant bombs and go into town. Like,
in
why did they go into town the first?
They were recording the goal. All they had to do was look in the window, come back to us.
Look at what window?
The bank window. Go into the bank.
Now we're literally we're meant to be in the bus.
You were Operation Window Shopping?
Yes.
Operation. Oh, that's beautiful.
To be fair, I thought obviously I misunderstood. I thought we were going in simultaneously. You guys were just going to check out the gold's there. We were going to, as quickly as possible, just set up these traps and disable the things, and then come back and then go get the gold.
But
then it's like they're going in the daytime. We're going to nighttime.
I went to the bathroom while you guys had your plan, came out and said, I don't know what your plan is. Daytime, nighttime, and then we went. What are you guys doing? Like, we're just going to town.
I keep using that word. Half and half. I didn't know what was
Andrew, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Bathroom?
So, you guys have a tank. What are you doing?
You're taking a bath?
What time of day is it?
It's nighttime.
Have we just been arguing day and night the entire time?
If they heard us
all
blow
you
up
missed,
the
Dave.
club,
You only missed half and half. Yeah.
and we waiting for them to tell us that the gold's in there?
Yeah, that was all we were waiting for.
We were not going to go anywhere until we know that the gold's there.
You guys, your plan was just to set up the bombs to deal with it later, right?
Yeah, when we got... Then you guys told us the gold was there. Then our whole force goes in and gets the gold together.
Right. Who has a radio? One of them has a radio. So do you want to start here and go on gold hole exploration?
If you guys have a flare gun and you shoot it up, we will come to you ASAP.
Who had the Ric Flair gun?
Well, they did.
No. Somebody rolled for Ric Flair.
You guys had a flare gun.
I almost had a flare gun and you guys took it away from me.
You got a banjo.
I never said you did.
Does anybody?
He got a banjo.
No,
he had the banjo over the flare gun.
Somebody had.
Maybe we can start playing the banjo.
He took it in lieu of. All right.
Somebody does have a radio though.
That's me. I have the backpack.
Do we have access to a German radio that we could contact them on?
That's what I have.
That's what he has.
And that's in addition to, I'm assuming.
So if you find a radio, you can contact his German.
So you could get a ride back on the hay cart to where that German lady contacted the Nazis that came after us.
I'm sure
on her radio.
I've got lost. I'm in some kind of chaos dimension.
Do any of the?
Where are we not? I can attach a note to a raven and send it off.
Why are you sending message?
Roll, please.
Oh yeah, just
roll.
whisper to the wind.
Roll,
wizard.
Go on the wind.
Rushing it.
Save the day.
Roll that wizard.
Roll. I will give you all my shells.
Wizard, private first class.
Please.
PFC wizard.
He's gonna whisper on the wind.
It's Sergeant Wizard to you.
Perfectly.
Oh, someone had fortune cookie notes, right?
It's
18, yeah.
Oh, a shell, and you get a skill.
And all the DJs.
And now I have a raven familiar.
So you're sending a raven with a note before you go down into the...
Send ravens.
Mm-hmm. The gold is here.
So you send a raven with a note.
Okay, Andy, I got an idea.
Yeah, go
so he
for
sends
it,
this raven. It's not trained or anything. Somehow he caught it. It was wounded from the,
it was covered in some of the schmutz.
The bazooka,
the concussion
knocked out of the air. It was stunned. So he makes this note, ties it to his leg, sends it out. Okay,
Did you
and
guys shoot
flying away from us over where they are. A stray bullet hits it, brings it down, it kills it, but it lands at their feet.
Troy, even better. we've already established that these things are attracted to this shit tank.
Yeah.
That's true. But the shit tank's way out there.
But it's flying right over
So
Yeah, so it gets shot out of the air.
as they're running,
These ravens
as
were the real camp followers.
the Downton tank crew is running up across the field towards the tank, numbers have come to the walls and they're firing positions. There's bullets hitting everywhere, and in front of one of you drops this bird, and it hits, and you can see
It's just dead, it
that there's just
splatters.
this big piece of parchment crudely attached to it with like metal wire.
Oh, it's like
it's been
it's
crimped.
stapled to the bird.
Yeah, it's just
to the bird.
crimped to
It's
the.
Canon. Let's see.
Who's grabbing the note?
I saw it. Let's do it. Okay.
Grab the note. You guys get to your tank, and the note says,
The gold is here. We found it. And then there's a crudely drawn map by
written in ink or.
No, clearly Raven's blood.
special ink.
You carry a tank of my shit?
Wait a minute, the ravens have the gold?
I'll never tell.
You'll never know. I've got your poo-poo.
I think that's another episode.
Just how
That's
you
another
planned it, Andy.
episode title right
How
there.
do you plan these things so well?
And you get a +1. I've got fecal operation.
You knew that the
3
wizard
weeks
will
of writing
have
to put
a
this
vial
together.
to get marked shit.
I workshopped this 4 times before
All
tonight.
right, let's tank fires up.
And it was the same weight
Let's
each
go.
and every time.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is he's run this game several times. It's always gone this
Oh
way.
yeah, this is the most
I was
on-rails
hoping
game
for
you'll ever
something
have.
A little
Unique?
more out of the box.
I was thinking of a more of a unique experience, but you,
You
guys
fucking
are cookie
sheeple
cutter,
are just-
cookie cutter assholes.
All you can do is roll the rails.
I've read Choose Your Own Adventures that have more depth to it than this.
Okay, so you're firing. I'm gonna go through a full round. Everybody's in their tankered positions.
Lids down.
My tinker.
Where are we going?
Lids
Your
down.
optics.
I'm in the
Perception.
top of the turret.
Perception. You're going down the hill.
Sharpshooter. 15.
15. So the road where you had come out from, where the wall is, and where outside you had planted the bomb, kind of like not out past the wall, but you can see that the front end of a tank is kind of like creeping up and parking there to like scan the area where
New
you
tank or booby trap tank?
It's a pre-owned tank. I mean,
Yeah. But
Two tanks there.
there's a
And those
warranty.
tanks had to
It's not
move
a full
forward.
warranty.
It has no
Yeah, when a
box,
tank
I mean,
moves forward, it will detonate.
Well,
That was the plan.
this tank is here doing what it's doing.
Tank.
DJ, remember, we only trained like to one of those. The other one was supposed to hit the road bomb.
which was
put
like right
two-
in front of the tank.
So,
Oh,
all right.
okay, never mind. Sorry.
All right. Okay. You see a tank right there where you came out. You know there's another entrance to the town where the tanks, where there whatever it is, because there's 1 out of 2. You hear a pretty sizable explosion coming from the center of the town. You guys, where you're at, I would say you are going down into.
Sure, gold.
So
gold mountain,
you had
right?
just there's stuff falling down. There's a massive explosion
It
near
shakes,
your
dust comes down
Yeah,
the walls.
dust comes down. Lights flicker.
The dragon has returned.
A couple more crows fall flopping to the ground. Okay, so that's your perception check. You see that.
Hey, you need to send any more messages?
I took
Wizard?
one,
You
I
keep
took one.
Oh, you
summoning
took
these
one.
crows.
What are you doing in the tank?
We are going like full steam ahead. We're
To what direction? You going towards the tank that's poking out like a turtle head?
No, there's another way in town, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
there's
gotta
another
go down.
way.
We're gonna go the other way.
Okay.
We're putting 4 sheets to the wind. We're tacking as we go.
Well, as long as you're not listing like you were before.
No, we fixed that.
Gosh.
Why does this tank work on completely nautical premises?
Oh, we forgot the anchor.
Boats came first, and so they just
11
it's an
plus
easy transference.
plus 1 because we're pulling out.
To drive? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, good. Which is good because as you're driving, the one down there is firing and it hits, it misses, but this ground stuff's falling. You get it all in your head.
Target 1 o'clock.
Engineer, what say you?
Hit that tank.
When did you
2:30.
become Nick Nolte? I thought you were some Southern guy.
Hey, yo, man, there's a damn target. 1 o'clock.
When did you become Nick
Thank you.
Nolte?
Thank you for saying me.
Target at 1 o'clock.
I'm the president of the United States. God damn it. Well, another 48 hours.
Oh man, 48 hours?
So you blast. You're shooting that tank that's sticking out. You blast that tank. There's just cool sparks and an explosion, but the tank is still there. It's cool. Totally cool.
A sparkling firework.
What did you hit it with a glitter bomb?
You hit it good. It's still a tank doing tank stuff.
It's a heavier tank.
Is it an armored or unarmored tank? Because we
literally an armored tank.
Andy, you have to roll for this, sir.
I'll spend 2
ones in a row.
That should be unarmored.
I've got shells, baby.
A 2.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's unarmored. They're dead.
It's a light armored tiger.
Yeah, really the like.
It's a liquor tank, admit it.
That was like the one.
So what you
every manufacturing line has done, right? Like they always get
Fucking
something's fucked up with something. This one they ran out of plating that day, and they just sent it on the line.
So the hatch just 4 dudes, 4 cool dudes, 4 cool German dudes come climbing out and boom, things explode. They're totally safe and cool. They're cool dudes.
Oh, so you guys are the A-team then?
Tank blows up.
It's awesome.
You guys.
Hey, you're the one who came up with the unarmored tanks.
Ass splunkers coming to you. You still have your 2 gentlemen in front of you.
3 with Lilliput.
You do have to. Well, do you have him at knife point?
Yeah.
You got him at knife point.
Yeah, I have him like
the 2 early,
hostage.
you've got him. Okay. And he is still. So.
Hold on to that. It's gonna be.
You are moving.
Andrew, that is a great bit for audio, by the way.
What?
The booger.
The booger.
Can everybody do that so they can see?
Yeah, so the audio people can see.
Let's do this
Do
for
it
the
as loud
audience.
as you can.
Ready? Wait. Everybody do it for the audience. Okay. Got it.
Now they know what I have to deal with. You get to the end
Well
of
done, listeners.
You complain about running at home.
Huh?
You complain about running at home.
I don't know what's worse.
I mean, it must just be you. It's not just us.
Yeah.
It can't just be
I need a
us.
new career path. So you get to the end of your subterranean tunnel with your lights hanging, and there is a massive door that says "Cash for gold this way." Just a big metal door.
Big arrow.
Even the Nazis have dumb government.
And then there's one
employees,
arrow that points
so they
as
gotta
gold,
show.
and the other
Says cash.
there's another arrow that points the opposite way. It says secret exit. But in German, so you have no idea what either one of them say. This is for the people at home.
This is more that satanic writing.
But because of German safety laws, there are internationally recognized symbols associated
dresses, skirts, pantsuit, people.
Well, yeah, but for gold, you get little stack of gold,
so
and then for
we
the secret
know.
exit, you have like a door.
A burglar with money running out of a
Yes.
thing.
This is the way you would go if you stole all the gold.
Yeah. So
I'm sure OSHA enforces all this.
Oh, Germany, man, they have all kinds of like workers' rights and stuff. It would probably be a thing.
I used to drive a Volkswagen, and that is very, very true.
Yep.
Like all the stuff on the car was like, if I didn't know how to read, I could still tell what all of this meant.
Oh yeah, we had my last job. We had an office in Russelheim, and
Did you say Muspelheim?
Russelheim.
Oh, okay. I heard Muspelheim, and I'm like,
Russell
you mean
Crowe.
the
It was very drunk and aggressive.
A lot of cash for gold there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue. But yeah, they had a lot of stuff like they would just tell us about all the different
Euros for gold.
What are you doing, Meatball?
Euros.
Yeah, so Meatball, I think Meatball was trying to get Lilliput Achtung, because we said he was the commander's cousin or nephew?
Nephew. Little nephew. Little
So
Weezy.
we were trying to get Lilliput Achtung to open this. So I'm like,
Yes.
all right, open it up.
Oh, yeah.
This voice.
I don't know where that fell on the Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I fell into the Sylvester Stallone.
He
I
fumbles
couldn't
the
understand it,
keys
so it's pretty good.
because he gets the keys out, but he can't use those fingers, so he's like.
post seizure.
Oh yeah.
Post seizure.
But he is progressing along
And
the
he-
sport, so
He.
Go ahead. So while holding the booger,
He's pinching the booger still. So he's you gotta lay and you gotta use
I'm
both
so
hands.
close to taking that booger from.
So he's got the keys against his wrist to try to like finagle it in. He's a little nervous too. That doesn't help. You're not.
Doesn't
you're
help
being
that he's
pretty
at knife
firm.
point.
I'm sure you're being firm with him.
All
And he
right.
puts this old
What is
key
it? Knife
into
point
the
is pretty
hole, and it opens, and just the glow, the yellow glow, almost blinds you. Roll to not be blinded.
Is it like a? Is it like Scrooge
it's a
McDuckian
garden.
level of like?
It's just so much gold.
Roll
So
against the
much.
science.
I got a 20. I'm 20 blinded. Four's not the best.
Is your gaping eye closed? Oh, you are.
12. He can re-roll though.
Oh, your problem is you're gaping too hard and all the
yes.
light.
Close that third eye, that gaping eye.
It's fine.
Tell me, yeah. By this point, you should have
I'll give you
gaping
that.
eye as a skill or
14.
something.
You guys that. So there is just so much gold in here.
A lot of gold.
I went
nice
here.
backer.
Did
They haven't had any.
anything you want to do, Merlin?
Gotta collect all this gold.
Roll perception.
Put it in your
Merlin.
bag of holding, man. Which is what I call my ass.
Get this gold. No.
So you want to collect this gold? Is there any spell you would like to cast to maybe anything that comes to mind?
Well, I'll open my bag of holding. Put it all in there.
Could I recommend?
My gaping bag of holding.
Can I make a recommendation?
Please.
That you use your mind control to have these 3 Germans and also Dr. J. Hitler and Meatball work as zombie slaves to help get this gold out of here. It's essentially just like you tell them they're
just holding
convinced.
his temples.
Yeah, you're like, this gold must leave, and everyone's like, we got to get this gold out of here.
Hurry, faster, my slaves.
So you walk in, there's just so much gold lined up, bricks, piles, pallets, if you will. And what you maybe haven't noticed all along is that there is like a small a track inset between where you're at and back that tunnel that you came in.
Cool.
And there is like a mining cart there.
I was gonna say like a
And
mine thing.
You guys, I would say, are almost in fear because you look at Merlin, who was almost blinded by the gold, and he is now. The look he gives you is something out of just an insane asylum, if you will. It is scaring the shit out of both Merlin and Dr. J. Hitler, of all people. And when you look at those 3 Germans who have guns and knives to their throats, you look at them with this terrible, maniacal, psychopathic look. And you kind of look at the cart, you look at the gold, because you're thinking these things like, they've got to get this gold out of here. I'm going to cast a spell. There's a cart, there's gold. You look at them, and they see that look, and they're like, they kind of nod their head, and they kind of slowly go and start loading gold into the cart, because you guys are holding guns and knives, and you look like the ringmaster of this crew, and they're afraid of you.
Not only do I have mind control, but also mind card control.
Mind card control. That's a skill you direct.
Dr. J. Hitler.
You must have a very elaborate spell list.
Well,
You need to put those as your
so much
skills.
parchment.
Dr. J. Hitler, after loading, we get the mine cart filled up the first time, is looking for some kind of maybe control mechanism that would move the cart up or down.
Sure.
All right. And let's see if Dr. J. Hitler finds anything. Why, yes, he does. 14.
You pick up a familiar scent.
Skid mark?
And you notice feces on the ground, and you notice that it kind of, there's a pattern, there's a trail of feces almost, and
There's a pattern to it?
I don't,
There's a pattern
As
of
opposed to the
feces.
random kind you normally
follow a random pattern
Yes,
of feces.
diamondback feces. Behind a pile of gold, you notice some straw and 2 donkeys.
Burros, if you
For
will.
some reason, that live in the bank.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't they?
Bank donkeys.
Typical bank donkey.
Classic bank donkey.
It always comes back to bank
Bank donkeys, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
seems real.
Wait, are they This is a real Republican bank?
Yeah, real bank.
I think all banks are required to be Republican, actually.
Yeah.
They're required?
so I take the bank donkey.
Because you can't fit an elephant in there.
No.
Take up all the gold room.
It depends on the size of the
Take the
bank.
2 bank donkeys.
No, it's kind of the size of the door.
Hook them up to the cart full of gold.
All right.
And we're going to get those bank
So you guys
donkeys
have a whole
moving.
system to dollar the gold. Tank crew. Tank it,
We're
tank it.
blazing
We'd have
down
one
the
good
cobblestone road.
Okay. Yep.
There's old carts, fruit carts.
Just destroying the livelihood of the everyday German.
They have
folk.
the banners going across with the flags, and
I
they're
see.
hanging up on the
Welcome
rigging.
home, Timmy.
Is it Oktoberfest?
Welcome home,
We
Lilliput.
just kept knocking over the beer stand.
There's a fountain in the
First
center
ever
of
Special
town.
Olympics.
There was.
There was a fountain in the center of town.
Roll right
There
down.
was okay. Pause. You get to center of town,
And they run into
and
the fountain.
there's a disabled tank with a turret pointed in your direction.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Balls.
15. Blast. the
Dodge.
tank.
Oh, yeah, you can dodge with tanks.
Whoa! Nobody said we could dodge.
You already let me dodge with the tank. Play it back.
We
play it back.
dodged
It's
a
on there.
grenade
It's
with a
on
tank.
there.
Court reporter, I'd like to play back
You
on
what?
the
We'll
recording.
all 3 give a shell to dodge our tank.
All 3 give a shell to dodge the tank.
Teamwork.
So I'm assuming you probably fire a shot which just bumps the tank.
Oh, wait, now that
Right?
works?
And then how else you dodge the tank? So
Set of troops.
takes out a building behind
Just a
you.
slim opening.
Yep.
Dukes of Hazzard
You're coming
style.
into town. What do you want to do with your tank?
Call when you do that.
Too early?
Target. 3 o'clock. Target.
Shoot.
He's given a target. You're shooting. Go ahead, Sergeant Wilkos. Steve Wilkos. Wilkins.
Wilcox.
Wilcox.
Cox. God damn it.
All those cocks.
Sergeant Bilko.
Take out the clock tower. Now nobody go back in
No,
time.
Marty McFly.
Marty
Yeah,
McFly. 13. Gaboosh. Fucking idiots. 16. Not just an armored tank. This is a heavily armored tank.
Because it took all the armor from the other one. That's why
Yeah.
Our tanks are
I'm a higher rank than you. Give me your armor.
No, I prefer to think that somebody on that tank was
but
trying to
they're
pull the same
much,
stunt I was.
much faster than
But it was all going to the other tank.
Right.
Ours are, okay. Yeah, so you blast this tank and you're like, oh my gosh, it's no big deal. This thing, it's still following you. Driver.
Get us out of here.
You know for a fact that we have much, much faster tanks than theirs.
Sergeant Clint.
All right, so we.
But, and for drifting abilities too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Your
it's
drifting
jump
ability
right
is not even
Rep
equal.
and shoot.
All right,
You're the Paul Walker of tanks.
I got this.
Tank Walker.
Yeah, that's not a good
Not gonna answer.
thing to say.
Hey, the franchise went on. I just have to die. That's fine. Anyway, so what I'm going to do. So, DJ, do not correct me on this.
You're gonna do whatever.
Don't tell me this isn't feasible.
So I'm going to rock. So as
Is your
we're
comptroller?
heading, so this tank is like at an intersection or something, or what is?
So you're coming into the center of town. This tank is
Yeah.
parked in front, and
So
it's
it's
got
like-
full. It can't really go anywhere,
Right.
But it's got full turret mobility. So you guys are coming into town, and it's following you, and it's got rapid pulse fire.
No.
Rail guns.
Obviously.
So many
Shot
needlers.
every 65 seconds.
Well, basically,
He said you couldn't say anything about.
Microphone.
What would DJ not say?
We have communication.
So this reminds me of the let
You still have an
wild
airstrike.
assholes.
You still have an airstrike.
They're disabled.
so anyway, so I'm so as we're
Ancient
approaching the center of town.
Sure,
with the
center
tank,
mass.
I am rocking the tank suspension,
Oh yeah.
and then I'm going to jump the tank, the other tank.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This sounds
Wait, you're
reasonable.
jumping the shark tank?
Yes.
Realistically, if he hits the fountain, he can jump. If he
How are you on his side on this?
Because I can't
You
see
were never
Rocky.
on Brett's side for
If
any
he
of this
hits the
stupid shit.
fountain, he can get chair. That's just fact.
Because the fountain is a ramp?
Yeah, that's a
But you've
hulk
not
of
watched
rock.
Duke of Hazzard. Everything is a ramp.
Andy, why are you arguing? Why are you arguing?
Roll the dice. roll it. I don't care.
Hey, if you spin the turret fast enough,
The game is broken. You did it, Brett. You broke him. 15, he flies.
We actually turn it upside down. Fire a second shot. Hold on.
There.
As we're rolling, can we roll it as we're flying through the air and shoot downward?
Oh yeah, they open the top hatch and shoot. Drop a grenade into their top
I have
hatch.
another bazooka. We have another
If you don't
bazooka.
think it can happen, fine.
No, I don't.
But they can't.
We have another bazooka.
It's been a long time now.
No, we're gonna have to get
You know
some
what?
food in.
You
4
roll a
hours,
dice
2
too.
minutes.
What's that?
Hitting 4 hours and 2
Yeah,
minutes.
you roll a dice too. We're done. Whatever you want to do.
19.
So
Barrel roll.
only because the tank captain said so.
It can happen. DJ said it.
You are
Google
essentially
has 25 videos of tanks jumping. Right now.
you are
And one tank jumps in.
jumping because a driver popped up in his fucking
No. We
Because he
just,
says, I'm going to use my personal leverage.
we just rammed the fountain and caught the air.
My brother built
It was a fountain
ramp.
that was built like a ramp.
Flip.
No, it was just weird.
Hold on, I
love skateboarding.
So,
no. I know the way to fix this, Andy.
Oh, really?
Yes, instead of me doing that, I cast levitate on the.
I'm also a wizard.
all right, the tank, your tank is going full bore. I'm just going to assume and retcon that you souped up, you turned the 6 back into a 12, because it went from a 12, you're back to 12 cylinders. You hit the fountain, you go airborne, and in Top Gun fashion, the back of my hands are gonna face, and I'm gonna say you were inverted,
yes.
right? You know, in front of the hot chick, Kelly McGinnis.
Yeah, I think it was Kelly McGinnis.
And as this goes down, your turret spins. You let loose. He jumped. You're shooting. Are you gonna drop a grenade? And you gotta roll to hold on because you're sticking out the fucking top.
I'm not. I'm in the cab.
Oh, you pulled
Closed.
the hatch?
Yes.
He did say.
You're DOS booting. You let loose, and it's just so much slow motion. You would see the German looks up and just the barrel, such a phallic barrel over his head, looking up from his small hole in his tire tank. Right in the center of this beast. And my ruling is I'm going to give you the middle. I'm giving you the middle finger to say, imagine this is a tank, and the middle finger is the
turret.
The turret.
I gotcha.
So as you're inverted, you land on the middle finger, which is the turret, bending it, and you right yourself. So now you are a tank driving, and the whole barrel is kind of curled around like a gonzo nose, if you will.
Oh, Camilla, my sweet.
This episode of This American Dice Presents It's Canon, live at CondoCon, is proudly brought to you by our sponsors, including Johnson's Powdered Milk Cream.
Suck down a load of Johnson's. It's the dreamiest cream.
Johnson's Powdered Milk Cream. You'll always have plenty of cream when there's Johnson's around. Just get it moist and voila, you've got a load on your hands. And Johnson's has all the rich, creamy goodness you love for just a fraction of the price the other guy's cream. Johnson's. You don't have to blow a load to get plenty of cream.
Suck down a load of Johnson's. It's the dreamiest cream.
Johnson's Powdered Milk Cream. Stay tuned for the Brooks Brothers Sock Garter Comedy Hour for the premiere performance of Harold Harpley and his ventriloquist dummy, Chippy Doo.
You have disabled the tank and everyone within it. People in the vault.
My only friends.
Don't even care.
Meatball has a deadly gold allergy. He never does that. He is going into anaphylactic shock.
Of course he does.
Anyway.
Why not?
I'm swelling up over
Oh, hey. Hey.
Maybe I shouldn't even those
It's just
cigars
me
at all.
getting big down here.
Stop eating the balls with the meatball.
Meatball.
Stop eating the balls. Stop eating the balls.
Anyway, so I think we're trying to just load up as much of the gold into these things.
The cave donkeys, vault donkeys. What was it? The vault donkeys?
The third, I believe they're called Third Reich Bros.
Oh, yes.
They're called Lehman Brothers.
The Lehman Brothers, yeah. We're trying
the
to
Lehman Brothers.
Andy, look at this.
We're trying to...
He went off a ledge. He didn't hit a static
It's just a
structure.
compilation of awesome jumps. This is just... It's what we do.
I want to know.
That? Who spends government funding on
Those are
tank
Russians.
jumps?
Oh, I'm sure there was just
Everyone inside died.
No Americans have ever randomly misused government equipment.
No, hold on. How do you think Laika got trained to go into space?
With a tank.
She was driving the car.
Oh my god.
Tank astronauts.
I guarantee you, there's some assholes.
So you guys are carting.
But
We're doing as you're
We're trying to load this up, and
and they started doing donuts in their fucking tanks.
so we're trying to we're loading as much of this stuff up. We're trying to like get it out so we can meet up with these guys whenever we're ready to go to get this gold out of here. So that's like our goal is to get this stuff out.
Your gold goal.
Yeah, and at least from Meatball's perspective, this is so much money. It's insane.
Yeah.
To the point where like these 3 Germans that we have as kind of like pseudo hostages, Meatball's down to like give them like, hey, here's $10,000.
Fill your pants when we're done because you got to be able to be mobility.
I think
I thought you were going to say donkey there.
Filled his pants.
Yeah.
He's got the
When that knife got put to his throat.
Oh yeah.
No, we want that booger.
Loaf.
That gold that was picked.
You
that
can
gold
leave.
that was mine. That's coming with us.
That booger.
That's your hostage. That's your hostage.
Our hostage is the booger.
These guys, are you doing anything else other than you're just taking cartloads and unloading, cartload and unloading in that alley? I'll give you that.
So.
I don't know if there's anything specific.
I mean, if these guys are doing that, maybe like Meatball, who has like the heavy gun, is maybe standing like guard over where we're bringing it.
Sure.
Like that would kind of, I think, kind of
That's
makes
fine.
sense
Perfect.
strategically.
Tank crew.
turning at the bank.
Turn at the bank. Turn at the bank. You find the alley where you see the gold, but you can't get the tank down the alley.
What?
Yeah.
There's a pile of gold at the...
So you go around the tank. There's an alley. You see where they're unloading gold out into an alley where they've told you this is the DZ drop zone, rendezvous, extraction point.
Not even close?
But where they're at, it's down an alley. You've got the tank there. Are you going to hang out in the tank and just chill and wait? What's the deal?
I'll jump out of the top.
You're not going to need me driving until we load the gold either.
Well, we don't want to lose the tank.
I know that. We need the gunner in the tank because we still have the machine gun.
All right, stay. I'll go.
No, I'm saying I'll go help. We can go.
Two
load
go,
the gold.
one stays.
He stays.
I'll just
because he's the one that needs to maneuver. He's the one that needs to be in there.
I'm gonna grab
see if I can fix the fucking turret, or at least get like off the barrel.
I'm gonna grab the
fucking barrel
and the cables from the tank, hook them to the tank.
Ooh,
run
look up the mortar.
Run towards them down the...
Yeah, we might just be able to hook the cart to the tank.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, you know what? Hey, DJ, no, we got this.
Donkeys.
DJ,
Who's in the alley?
You have the communication.
You're in the alley.
I'm going up and down with the
Meatball's
gold
guarding
donkey.
that.
That's fine.
The thing.
You need that to help.
So you three in the alley. These guys are no problem. These guys and the donkeys. You're mind control all the way, Merlin. You've got them. They're
These
part
guys,
of the network.
tanks, donkeys, mind control,
zombie
meatballs.
slaves.
We're good.
There. He's in the tank. You two are in the alley. You get down there and you notice straight up showdown on each side of the alley. One side you've got some Germans.
We're dressed like Germans.
It's true.
Sure, it's
These are all
totally.
Everybody's
Hello,
in there.
Hitler, yeah.
It's dark.
You hear shouts from above. There are some guns pointing over the tops of the building down at you. So we're kind of in an action.
Why are they shooting us? We're Germans.
Clearly.
Who hopped out of the tank
That looks like a German
that
tank.
did the coolest barrel
They
roll
weren't
I've
on that
ever
street.
seen.
Well, to be fair,
we're driving
They
around,
should be
bro.
wanting to join us for that barrel roll.
Well, yeah. Anywho,
Okay.
yeah, it's going down. So, doesn't happen. You're moving down this towards the gold with your chain. Your chain? You bring your chain?
Yeah, it's hooked to the tank.
Okay.
My machine gun in the
You're
same
hearing
thing.
German issues to stop, to halt, to surrender. We've got you covered. Your tank dick's broken. You can't use it. You have no use.
Oh no, my tank
We got
dick.
you where we want you. This is our plan all along.
Spray the
Is the
whole.
helicopter coming?
No, spray the entire roof line with the machine
Roll.
gun. 11.
Okay.
One more, so 12.
All right. You shoot one off the roof. Comes rolling over. 17. Lands on top of the gold. Blood, guts everywhere on top of the gold. Totally cool. No big deal. It's
war.
I'm going to Clint.
All right. Clint is going to he's going to take out his bazooka,
Of course.
and he is going to try to he's going to shoot at part of the building to basically just create some cover.
Just take out a chunk of building and
Right.
knock bricks down on top of you.
Well, no,
No.
taking the chunk out.
That what
underneath
DJ
that
just
dirt.
DJ just happened to me. Like
You
DJ
see where I'm at.
DJ just came out of me. I had no control. So you're just gonna throw a ton of bricks on my head.
Andy 2 hours ago, perfectly fine. Drop that building on us, it's alright. But now,
You just jumped.
trouble hurts.
I jumped to take.
So
I'm
you're
done
gonna
with this game.
bazooka the third story of the building.
Yes.
Fucking why not? Done. It's late. We need to start a new.
We need to get some food too.
Spend a shell because he sucked at rolling.
Roll a 3.
Okay.
Rolled in a 10.
Spend another shell.
Plus.
Your kill everybody else skill. Are you yodeling while you're doing this? Is that,
No, he's got a skill on there. Piss Andy off. Go ahead.
No, that's written on his driver's license.
No, because this is cover.
He
This
got that
is,
from the DMV.
this is cover for us for pulling out of here.
This is a pull-out skill.
Yeah.
So you're shooting. You shoot your bazooka. How many rounds are in a bazooka? Just
Well, I reloaded. I mean,
One
we
at a
already went
time,
back
he
to
has 4 shells on his back.
fuck him. And you
semi-automatic.
explode the top apartment of the 4th floor. Bricks, a body smashes in
Got
the
2
wall
shots
across
left.
it. He like a cartoon Bugs Bunny. He slides down, blood smear all the way down 3
Ah, yeah, I remember
stories.
that Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah.
He has to take.
Well, it was
You have to load it.
before 1960 when there was no comic book code.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
Every
He's
Saturday
dead.
morning I used
When
to
Bugs
watch
Bunny
go
killed
blood
those
smeared
Nazis.
out.
Well, that
That was my favorite episode.
Say that's my favorite stuff from Bugs Bunny.
Do you have something to say? Go ahead, Sergeant Wilkos.
I took a wrong turn at
Wilkins.
Dunkirk.
Oh, Wilkins.
Wilkinsons.
So are the
Jeez.
still Germans on the roof at all? or-
I'd say
Pieces
right
of
up
the roof.
Shut the. There's three Germans at the end of the hallway, and there's still one German on each of the alleyway.
You have to use the right terms, dude.
There is a German on each side of the roof up above you, shouting and shooting.
So the ones that are in the alleyway, I'll just go ahead and mow down with the machine gun.
You can try.
I like your style.
You can try.
Totally up to you.
18?
Okay, you shoot one.
One?
Is there any way? Is there a beautiful death scene you want to give him?
These
He
bullets
just goes
flying out.
Yeah, he just goes, tunk, 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 and you just see arms and legs coming
you
to
just
pieces.
destroy that dude.
Yeah.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah. Miss. Bullets coming your direction from down the alley hallway. Missing you. I'm looking at Clint now, which one of my Germans is looking at you. He misses you. Goddamn lucky.
Especially that's the only many shells left.
Up above, one's looking at Wilkos.
In the tank?
No.
Oh wait. Oh, you shot the machine gun from the tank. Does
Yeah.
that work? You're all bent up.
No, the barrel is bent up.
Not the
but
machine gun.
machine
Machine gun is more
that's
like
good.
this versus the.
Yeah, but the thing is, you try to turn the barrel, but the wall of the fuck, whatever. So up above, one's coming down to Dr. J. Hitler.
It just
he
misses.
misses.
It clips through the tank.
It happens in Kelly's Heroes, right? Don't they get stuck in like an alleyway where they
The barrel
can't
can't
get?
traverse.
Never heard of that movie. What?
Hogan's Heroes. Where the guy's like, I don't know nothing.
Kellyanne Conway's Heroes?
Yeah, Kellyanne Conway's Heroes. She's like, what are the alternative? The alternative. Yeah.
Sounds like a fun television program.
Yeah.
Is it BBC?
Yeah, it's just Kellyanne Conway on BBC talking
I'm
about
looking
how
at
Bugs Bunny
Merlin,
murdered
his
Nazis.
person miss, and one is shooting at Meatball.
No,
Come on, Meatball.
That is,
And I have
Damn
hits, but Meatball has plenty of shells, so you're
All right.
you're tap dancing or
Okay.
Saturday Night Fever in it. You're
Yeah.
dancing, staying alive.
Stay alive.
Nice.
So up above.
Okay, and we're in this alleyway.
Yep.
So
Alley hallway.
Yeah. So Meatball. Meatball ducks behind the gold, so a bunch of bullets just riddle the gold.
Yeah.
And so, but it's fucking gold.
Shield. Yeah. Yeah, it's not
So
gonna hurt
it's
that.
not gonna
And
be a
there's also
problem.
a body on top of the they're hitting another German. Doesn't even matter.
They're like,
So-
Fritz, oh, so disrespectful.
Back around. I'm going to Dr. J. Hitler.
Hey, Skidmark, I think I know how we.
Dr. J. Hitler is going to get behind some cover and shoot a German.
That's what
All right.
We're gonna lay the bars on top of that.
Hit 16.
Hits up
Double
down
Mauser.
the alley or up above?
Up above.
That's what happened.
Up above it. So you hit one. And another one hits the
Gold!
yes.
That's what he said.
Gold
Goldschlager.
for cash.
This is all gold.
All right, so you've taken one out. I'm gonna go to Merlin.
So
Who will not do an actual thing. He will something else to happen.
Gust of wind.
So the idea is that we just have to get this gold into this tank now.
Well, I think ideally to get rid of the enemy combatants is the primary goal before getting the gold into the tank, so you can convert it for cash later or convertibles.
Okay. Then, and there are German troops between us and the tank now.
There's German troops above. There's German troops at the other end, but they're all
The
shooting
starboard
at you.
side of the hallway.
Which way are you facing?
Right.
So it's starboard.
Okay, good.
Blackbird, starboard, star blackbird.
Starboard singing the dead of night.
Think of that. So I feel. I mean, let's see. What would be the best thing? I mean, so I got to get them down.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We
say
have-
that you have two above, two to the right. To the starboard, sorry. So you know, two
Good.
Starboard.
at what's up in sea terms?
Oh, here we go.
I don't think they have.
Dorsal.
Well, that's true. Ventral dorsal.
North
but-
Star.
Yeah.
Chat.
You have two pectorals.
I've got this this fireball staff, right? Can I just shoot up there?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, you do have
Use
your
it up.
fireball staff, if that's what you. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you wrote that in feces along the barrel.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Fireball.
It's the Pitbull song, the entire lyrics.
Oh, he's performing free.
June
Free
1st.
concert.
Thanks, Dan Newland.
Yeah, I'm
305.
I'm just trying to shoot them, right?
Above? Mm-hmm. Another rocket above. Yes.
Fireball, you mean?
Yeah.
For
yeah. Why would you
sure.
call that a rock?
Sorry.
You know
My bad.
nothing of the
I am-
mystical arts?
Speaking of another.
And boom.
Want to spend a.
Oh yeah, I've got plenty.
It's more like a firework. Oh. Oh.
I guess I can keep going.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we've got to be almost done.
It gotta be.
We gotta be.
Spend more.
one
He's
of us
spending
would know.
all the shells he has now.
Damn.
He's got a 2, so
He's
this will be
willing
the
to do
third
this.
shell on the same fireball.
Do it.
This is your last one.
You only have the
Two.
one 4th level spell slot. So if you don't get
It's true. You need a short rest.
Yeah, is there quite? No, that's fine.
That's fine. So we shoot that rocket, and it's
goes
almost
up
like a
and over.
warning to any Nazis beyond the town limits to know that something's going on in the town. Reinforcements, if you will. Meatball?
Meatball's gonna essentially just lay down some fire towards some of these Germans that are shooting at us.
Sure. Upper sideways. Starboard or Portsmouth?
So we've got some people who are still on the roofs, and then some people that
Oh,
are.
they're hanging from the eaves. Got them hanging from the rafters up there. They're up top. There's 2 above and 2, down the way over yonder.
I think that the folks. I think that Are the people who are down on like the ground level in our way if we were to try to escape?
No, they're just kind of hampering your ability to safely take gold all the way down to the broken tank and get the heck out.
Well, that sounds like the same thing.
Because you've got another truckload waiting down there, but they're like, we're not coming out with this. Donkeys. Donkeys do not like guns.
Donkeys don't like guns.
Yes, they do not.
Really don't like donkeys.
No.
I thought the elephants were the ones that did.
And that's why if you're around a donkey, you got to punch a donkey. You don't want to shoot a donkey. They do not. Donkey should be punched
right in the face.
Let me ride that.
Donkey punch, not donkey shoot.
Yeah, so then I'll shoot at those folks who are on like the ground level.
Yep.
And he turns around and he's like,
shoot at those gentlemen.
I'll shoot at the gentlemen upon the ground.
I couldn't have devised a better plan if I wrote the script out for you to say right now.
13.
Yeah,
so he turns around and just like
just a constant fire rate.
Yeah.
Rhythmic.
It's rhythmic.
And he just keeps
It's
going.
electric.
Yeah.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tank crew.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, tank crew first.
Oh, because I went.
first.
You went.
Remember you said
all right.
going to Dr. J. Hitler.
Tank crew.
Okay. I run the chain around the corner, undo the donkeys, throw the chain onto the cart with all the gold on it, and then
Carts for gold.
let's take this one cart of my hand. Sorry, I lost my accent for a second.
I was from another place.
We're gonna take this cart of gold and we're gonna drag it on out of here.
I'm hiding, shooting the people on the road.
That's a move. You can also shoot if you want, because once you have people not shooting at you, this whole gold business is pretty easy. Easier said than done. Thank you. Spending a shell.
16.
Up or sideways?
I am at the end where the gold. If my tank is there, the gold is here. I am this bottle. I want to shoot anybody over this area.
So you're shooting the last guy down the end of the alley.
So that's that way?
For a podcast.
Sure.
All right.
Wherever you're shooting. It wasn't up, so there was only one guy down.
Oh, okay.
So there are now no more in the alley. He's dead. Where do you want to give an explosion head pink mist scene?
I'll pull out a potato grenade, mashed grenade, and fling it.
Oh. Okay. Just body parts raining down all of this gore-filled alley. McClintock.
Raining men.
Right, can I reload?
Hallelujah.
And fire, or will I just reload?
There's no more guys left.
No, there's two up above.
Two up above.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, there's no reason you can't. I don't.
Give a shit.
I have no barriers to entry anymore.
Bret, mission accomplished. You've broken Andy.
Yeah, good job.
You've broken him.
Well done.
Well, to be fair, last year was you.
Oh, you got broke so hard.
To be fair, you voluntarily did the voice this time.
That's sure.
Fire.
I like that voice.
To be fair.
Oh, spin it down.
7s and 1s.
What was it?
In this
The
game.
7.
Oh, yeah. So you shoot, and another flare warning goes out to other Nazi generals in the countryside. Going to
Countryside. All these
Wilkins.
Nazi generals hanging out in the countryside.
Because they are.
The vacation.
You obviously don't know how the Third Reich operates
Yeah.
because you're Chinese.
Is there a hedonism for Nazi generals?
Nah, let's try the machine gun one more time. We'll try to aim the machine gun
Up above, yeah, and hit the people up top.
13.
13, you take a guy off the...
Wait a minute. It would actually be a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, it would.
Wilhelm scream.
He's gonna spend his to reroll. One is shooting at Bret because I want to shoot Bret right now. Yep, one is shooting down at Bret. You're not dodging.
With what? I don't have anything. Let's say.
Oh,
He just told you that. He did that on purpose, Brad.
I'm okay with that. I've jumped the tank. I'm okay with dying now.
Yeah.
But I have served my life purpose here.
So you're shooting your grenade launcher. Well, no, you
Bazooka.
had a rock
It's
bazooka.
like an RPG.
Yeah, sure. role-playing game? You shot it up in the air? Weird.
I thought I probably shot something like palladium or GURPS that would just go.
And
GURPS are
I'm
good.
just going with the cover of Platoon where he's like, he's spread wide and he's just, you're getting one, you're just loaded
There's
with
only
bullets.
one guy left there. Where are all these bullets coming from?
From up above. Then no, this is the last guy.
this is the last
He's
guy.
the last
One guy
guy.
left.
Oh, sorry.
I guess it's
Yeah.
like 30 bullets.
And you are now falling. Yeah, you're falling. You're bleeding out into the donkey dung. But you're not dead. You're just bleeding a lot.
I just wish I were dead.
You probably do.
Yeah.
That many
you
bullets.
do. All right, you wish you were
Pretty.
dead. So I'm gonna come back to Dr. J. Hitler.
Dr. James Brule. Hey, everybody.
Just spend it and do it. Get it.
What do I need? An 11?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to spend 1. And 12 on the second.
All right. So
double Mauser.
To shoot the guy above. Oh, double Mauser, and the last German falls.
We won the war.
Crotch first, on top of Clint. So somebody's gonna have to roll his body.
In a pile of donkey manure.
It's almost as if a bag of Earl Grey were gently dipped into piping hot water in a cup.
It's almost as if a vengeful deity were setting up the scenario in which you are now experiencing.
Right. We're close friends. We go way back. I would never do something like that to you on purpose. The dice hold the power here.
All right, we drag the gold card out.
So drag gold card
we got
out.
the donkeys,
You have
throw some loose bars on the fuselage of the tank.
Let's see. I'm gonna go in a circle. Go ahead and roll for me.
Sure.
Yep.
4.
You don't have much going on right now. You're reloading possibly.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, he's ducked behind the cart full of gold and he's reloading the BAR. Whoa, he's knocking over all the beer cans.
15.
You maybe cast a spell to understand because you're just really in tune with what Germans are saying in radios for some reason. You're just in there. And you do know that there are Germans that are now, they're like wondering what's going on at local operating bases out there. They've seen the rockets and they've heard the chatter and they're like, we're gonna go check out this town. What's going on? What the hell? Why aren't we getting any radio? What's going on down there? They're talking. We're on our way. So you know they're coming. Relay that to the group.
This is your opportunity to do the Han Solo. Everything's fine here. How's things with you?
Oh yeah, can I do that?
Oh sure, why not? So you're gonna talk back to them.
Yeah.
I don't like the way you phrase that, but I don't like the way you phrase that. You're gonna talk back to them. Sounds like
I see.
Sassy.
Oh, fellow crowds, everything is fine here. Don't worry about any of these.
You act as if you're holding a microphone, but I feel like your hands are here and you're talking out loud, which goes nowhere because it's a radio speaking and there's no button being pushed. So totally pointless.
Yeah.
But I'm going to Dr. J. Hitler. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, jeez.
Hitler hole.
15.
15. You are able to get the donkeys, get enough gold that you can carry. It may not be the amount. It's a lot of effing gold, and you've got it out.
Right.
What are you gonna do with those last 3 Germans?
Fuck them up.
Send them on their way with gold, bullet in the head.
Yeah, so I don't care. Send them on their way with gold.
All right.
I think we're taking the booger from the one guy that won.
Yeah, we're taking that booger.
Absolutely. We got a booger hostage.
Totally taking the booger.
Yeah,
All
if he fucks up, the booger's gonna get it.
I mean,
I have a tissue right here, and I'm not afraid to.
It's called nature's fidget spinner for a reason. I'm gonna go to in the tank machine gun. What are you doing? Roll.
All right. I'll try to
shoot the walls to ricochet off and
you're
push
dead,
the
dude.
towards you. I know.
no, just get the tank into position since apparently our driver is now dead.
Anybody getting him?
Nah.
Of course not.
He served his purpose.
He's okay with this.
You go ahead.
Meatball's dumb enough to help out with that process of we gotta get him behind.
Don't ruin my stream.
Because Merlin was able to intercept, not respond, but intercept the radio. You guys know Germans are closing in, so instead of being greedy and loading up all the gold, you're able to get a good chunk, but get out of Dodge. And you're able to escape with your gold and maybe...
What, the airstrike?
Do it, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, let's blow up the road behind us.
All right. Call in that airstrike. Yeah. And maybe you do have some people closing in on divisions, and you call in the airstrike, explosions, you do get chatter back, like just some hoorahs, what's going on? You guys made it behind enemy lines. What kind of mission you're on? You just hear all this. People are excited about who you are and what you're doing and your bravery right now. You are GD heroes because people are hearing how you've taken out these fortifications and all this stuff.
Yeah. Those haystacks.
All those haystacks.
That fountain.
That fountain's gone. That was an effigy.
Armored and unarmored.
Yep.
Yeah, that was to saying what's her nuts.
How does your story end with your money? You have found a way to maybe stash the money, bring the money back, come back, dig it up later in life, but you all have equal cuts, maybe 2 million apiece now. Your days in the service are over. We can fast forward. You could be an old person, an old timer, or maybe there's a couple weeks later. How does your story end? Does anybody have a good? Anybody have a jumping off point?
Camera focuses in on a rickety Japanese junk ship. On board, skid marks is at the helm of a tramp freighter sailing across the Tahitian blue waters, surrounded by small men putting rigging up and stuff, and he comes around the corner and he has a floating restaurant. And it says the home wrecker.
Oh, the home wrecker.
Skid Mark's home wrecker type bar.
Is the tank floating on a barge as a restaurant?
Yes.
And the tank treads are like the bar you sit
It's
at.
all rusted though.
And
It's
the
been sitting in the
skid marks.
But the dried shit is still all over
right.
it.
And the birds are circling.
Birds are
That's fine. Do I need to roll?
Sure. Why the heck not? I mean, it's a game.
18.
Yep, that happened.
All right. I'm
100%. So you've got a floating junk tank restaurant, millions of dollars. Yep.
And a bunch of ladyboy fishermen.
So many ladyboys. I'm gonna go to Clint.
Well, he doesn't have an ending.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they piece them together.
That's right. Maybe you get. No, actually, I have your ending. Would you mind? All right, so I take Dr.
He's gonna murder you.
No, I'm gonna reanimate you and let you go from there.
He's gonna murder you.
No. So clearly we have a source in common, and we should help our friend. So we should use our combined knowledge and bring him back.
Are you Sataning him back to life? I never said he's
I'm gonna
dead.
create a vessel.
Well, here's the
I'm
thing.
gonna create another vessel.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He's still in the impression I'm the evil person.
Right. Well, I don't know. It's up to you. Like, if you want to join.
Yeah, I'm okay either way. But the last I heard, that was his thoughts.
Yeah.
So,
all right, roll.
Well, no. What are your thoughts?
It's one of your thoughts. But
no, I'm okay. I'm okay leaving up to him. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, whatever. Bring him back.
Yeah, do your airplane. That's
Yeah. Okay. So we go to my private island that we're going to build off the course of Vancouver and have a dark sanctum. And open up a gateway.
All right.
And bring you in as a vessel for the opening master.
Okay.
To come through.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah. And that way you get a second chance at life.
All right.
Why not?
Sounds like a chirpy weekend.
Hell of a time, guys. Hell of a time.
That's the voice of the demon that comes out.
Oh, hey, everybody. Oh,
well,
thanks for the sacrifice.
I'll roll to see if it works on me. It does. Well, yeah, it does.
All right.
I like it.
The sequel's gonna be real weird.
Yeah. Hogan's Heroes turns into a different story.
No. Here's the thing: the sequel is going to be. It's going to start off as fantasy, and then at the end, it's going to be a high tech. It's just going to be a war. No war. Everybody's just using guns, no magic or anything like that.
It's just the movie Wizards.
Yeah,
I've never saw that.
But it's in reverse.
There's one spell that she didn't teach you.
Awesome. Yep. Blew the chest away. That was an awesome movie.
I agree.
I guess it's your turn next, Derek.
I was waiting for the DM to get back.
The DM's checked out.
The DM is done.
Well, we're going. We don't need roads, baby.
Well, yeah. Basically, that was my point. Is I go buy an island off the coast of Vancouver somewhere. Shrouded in secrecy. Nobody allowed to know about it.
So I'm your ghoul or whatever.
No. You're an equal opportunity employer at Evil Incaros or whatever the hell we're gonna call it.
Am I checking some equality checkbox for the organization?
Yeah. Well, we gotta have demon employees too.
Because you have a disability?
Disability was undead.
Life challenge.
Life challenge.
Well, hold on. Do you have to roll for that?
Yeah.
Can I have a crazy idea if this doesn't work.
Okay.
No, really?
11. So.
All right, it worked.
Okay, so Dr. J. Hitler moves back home to a place where he wasn't born.
Peoria,
where he has no
Illinois.
family.
Is it Bump Ass, Virginia?
Bump
Ass.
It wasn't wanted.
Bump Ass. It's actually the west side of Bump Ass, though.
Bump Ass West.
Not the nice side, though.
No, the shitty side. And I see the
That's
town
usually in the
limit
middle of
sign
Bump Ass.
now. I realize I still live in Bump Ass, Virginia. My whole life's been a lie. But I still use my share of the money to buy the restaurant back, fix it up, and come up with the new sensation that's sweeping the western bump-ass area, sweet and sour kraut.
Nice.
I like it.
Mixing my
How long have you been working on that one?
Oh, wow. 5. Can I spend a shell?
Oh, yes. I want this to succeed.
12 guy.
So, and maybe over time it turns into a major corporation and every grocery store in America carries Dr. J. Hitler's sweet sour kraut.
Yes.
You're gonna go crazy for it.
You're right next to the pickles and the cold section.
Oh, yeah.
Like Vlasics.
So is your face on the jar?
Refrigerated, yeah.
Okay.
My face is on the jar, giving a thumbs up.
Shit mustache.
Shit mustache.
God damn. You're a war hero. Decorated veteran. Go ahead, Merlin.
Alright, so I think it's the far future of 2030, and there's an asylum. There's
So you're
iPads
100
everywhere.
years old?
Yeah, and there's this old man in a wheelchair, and he's explaining everything, including all of the epilogues. And he says, "Yes, and that's how it happened. That's where I spent the money. It was beautiful. It was so good, that whole adventure." And they're like, "Okay, Andrew, take your medication. We're done." The whole thing was in his mind the whole time. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, let's see if it was.
Not to steal your thunder or anything here.
Go for it.
Yes.
What does it give you?
19. Oh, it's very real.
All right, so Vito Pantilioni goes back home to Brooklyn, and he's got a lot of money.
If I could really nice call.
I feel like you were really spinning your wheels. Like, what would I get with
Well, the very first thing
He's already
get lost in
We
this.
know exactly what he's
we
going
know
to get.
exactly what he's going to get.
Shit, that's a lot of money.
The very first thing he does before he even goes home, he gets a very nice shirt.
Oh.
He gets a very nice pair of pants. He gets very shiny shoes. He gets a very good haircut.
And a left-handed comb.
And left-handed comb. He's been left-handed the whole time. You just realized it.
Sneaky devil.
Sneaky son of a bitch. and he goes home and he's like, "Ma, pack your bags. We're getting a new house." Oh, and Andrew Dice Clay has again started to play this character.
Yeah.
He doesn't change the voice again.
Oh.
And
It's Andrew Dice Clay's the future telling a story as a young boy.
of who was Sylvester Stallone.
He was reading a story to his
in the
kid
thick of
who
war.
was homesick.
Yeah. And so
he skipped the kissing part.
Yeah, that's his deal. Is he just shows up and he's like, guess what? You're moving out. We're getting a new place.
Does he get a really nice job?
He doesn't. To him, I don't need a job. I already made the money. Oh yeah.
He passes the roll.
Yeah.
By the way, when you came in and you go, "Hey Ma, we're going to Denny's."
Yeah.
Check out for nice dinner.
Sizzler.
Steak and shake.
$5 buffet.
Yeah. Hey Ma, pack your bags. Get out. What if that's it? He's just like an asshole.
You've been listening to This American Dice presents It's Canon, live at CondoCon. It's Canon is a game by Andrew Butler. Check out Andrew Butler's book on Amazon.com, A Tale of Two Earths. This episode featured the musical stylings of Alex and Austin.